Namaha. Today we are going to learn lesson number 6. Sarvam Charu Taram Vasante. Everything is more beautiful in spring season, which is taken up from Ritu Samharam by Mahakavi Kalidas. Now, introduction to Mahakavi Kalidas. Kavi Kulguru Kalidas, the poet laureate, is the brightest star of Sanskrit galaxy. In Sanskrit literature, from 1 to 10 rank, only Mahakavi Kalidas is there. That much popularity he had secured. He was the resident of Ujjain. His time is 4th century AD, which is believed to be golden era of India, when kings of Gupta dynasty were ruling. He was the royal poet of King Vikramaditya or Chandragupta II. Unfortunately, we don't get sufficient information regarding his life, so we have to rely on myth related to him. According to one legend, he was a foolish person in his early life. Once, some scholars saw him cutting the same branch on which he was seated. Thereafter, those scholars deceitfully got him married to a princess named Vidyottama, who was proud of her knowledge. Thereafter, being averted and insulted by princess, he went to the temple of goddess Kali to perform penance. Then, by the grace of goddess Kali, he became a great poet. So, he came to be known as Kalidasa. He has written total 7 books. According to one myth, at last he died, not was died, in Sinhal Desa, that is Sri Lanka, being killed by a court dancer. Now, his work. He has written total 7 books, among them Ritu Samharam and Meghdootam are Khandakavyas, Kumar Sambhavam and Raghuvansham are epics, while Malvikagnimithram, Vikramorvashiyam and Abhigyan Shakuntalam are dramas. His first and debut creation is Ritu Samharam, while his best creation is Abhigyan Shakuntalam. Here we are going to know about Ritu Samharam because this lesson is taken up from Ritu Samharam. Ritu Samharam is just like the bouquet of all the 6 seasons of India. Here Kalidas has started from Grisma, then Varsha, then Sharad, then Hemant, then Shishir, and last but not least, the most beautiful season is Vasant. So, here we have wonderful description of Vasant in our present lesson. Let's go through. द्रुमासपुष्पासलिलं सपद्मं स्त्रियसकामा पवनसुगन्धि सुखा प्रदोषा दिवसास्य रम्या सर्वं प्रिये चारुतरं वसन्ते. Drumasapuspa. The trees are full of flowers. Salilam sapadmam. The water is full of lotuses. Striya sakama. Women are full of desire. Pavana sugandhi. The wind is full of fragrance. Sukha pradosha. Happy are the nights. Divasasya ramya. And beautiful are the days. Sarvam priye charutaram vasante. Oh dear, everything is more beautiful in spring season. Here, the hero is describing beauty and fauna of spring season when we can see wonderful expo of greenery and colors. Here we can see. Now, the second one. वापीजलानां मणिमेखलानां शशाङ्कभासां प्रमदाजनानाम् आम्रद्रुमाणां कुसुमानतानां ददाति सौभाग्यमयं वसन्त. Now first we will translate last line. Vasantah dadati saubhagyamayam. Spring gives charm and beauty to following. Number 1. Vapi Jalanam. The water of step well. Here we can see step well of traditional India, which is full of wonderful sculptures and carvings. You must have seen this kind of step wells. Then second one is Pramada Janaha, means Pramada means ladies. So Vasant gives more beauty to ladies. What kind of ladies? Mani Mekhalanam, wearing waistbands of gems. Here you can see waistbands of ladies. And how were they? Shasank Bhasam, having luster like that of moon. चंद्र जैसी कांति है जिसके चेहरे पर ऐसी स्त्रियां. So two adjectives are used for ladies. Now thirdly is Amra Drumanam. Here we can see mango tree bending with a load of flowers, because spring is the season of flowering and love. It is the season of love not only for human beings but also all the living beings. When new flowers are coming, even birds have new feathers. Next. कर्णेषु योग्यं नवकर्णिकारं चलेषु नीलेष्वलकेष्वशोकं शिखासु पुष्पं नवमल्लिकाया प्रयान्ति कान्तिं प्रमदा जनानां. First we will translate last line. Prayanti kantim pramada jananam. Following flowers assume more beauty. Prayanti means assume and kantim means beauty. Among ladies, pramada means ladies. Which flowers? Number 1 is karnikar flower. Here we can see karnikar flower, which is befitting ornament for ears. Here we can see, though it is the picture of modern era, but at that time ladies used to wear this kind of floral ornaments. So karnikar was used as karnaful, means ornament of ear. The next is ashoka. Here we can see ashok flower. Ashok is just like asopalav, the tree of ashoka. So ashok flower, how did they use? So they used to have ashok flower in moving black hair, just like this, which looks beautiful in moving black hair. Chaleshu means moving, Nileshu means black, and Alakeshu means hair. And third one is Mallika. Mallika flower. So here also we can see, where did Mallika flower look beautiful? So it looked beautiful in tied hair, Shikhasu, in tied hair of ladies. So all of these three flowers assume more importance at the time of Vasant. Next. गुरूणि वासांसि विहाय तूर्णं तनूनि लाक्षा रसरञ्जितानि सुगन्धिकाला गुरुधूपितानि दत्ते जनकाममदालसाङ्ग. First we will translate. Janah, the people. What kind of people? Kama madala sanga, having body. Anga means body, full of alasa or alasa, lethargy. And mada means ecstasy of kama means love. Then what did people do? This kind of people at the time of spring season? Guruni vasansi vihaya, give up quickly. Turnam means quickly. Thick and woolen clothes. Here we can see thick and woolen clothes. So people used to give up thick clothes. And dhatte means assume. What kind of costumes they used to assume? Even today we assume in spring season thin clothes, because of heat. thin clothes are more comfortable, and those people were also fashion conscious, so they used to color these thin clothes of cotton in red dye. Here we can see red dye, which is made of lakh. Here lakh of people tree is seen. Lakh means raw material which is found from tree. So, and here we can see bangles made of lake. In Gujarati we say lakhna patla. So they used to color their clothes in red dye because this lakh is cool by nature. So for feeling coolness at the time of spring season, they used to wear garments colored in red dye. And one more adjective of these clothes. Which adjective? Sugandhi kala gurudhupitani. So their costumes were made fragrant by black agru. Here we can see black agru. So it is just like what can we say? Organic perfume. Now next. किं किंसुकैः शुकमुखछविभिर् न भिन्नं किं कर्णिकारकुसुमैर्न हतं मनोजैः यत् कोकिलः पुनरयं मधुरवचोभिः यूनां मनः सुवदना निहितं निहन्ति. So in last verse, what does the poet want to say? So he asks some question. Kim means, here we will start with is. Kim means kya? Is. Yunam manah, the heart of youth. Manah means mind or heart. Here we will take up heart. Subadana nihitam. How was the heart of youth? So nihitam means residing in Suvadana, beautiful faced women. Then it was already broken by what? Kinsukaihi. Kinsukaihi means, here we can see Kesudo. So not broken by Kinsuka flower. How were Kinsuka flower? Which were as bright as the beak of parrot. Here we can see beak of parrot. So here the color of Kinsuk is compared to the beak of parrot. So the heart of youth is already killed, broken by the brightness of Kinsuk flower. Chavi means brightness and Shukmukha means beak of parrot. Then the second element is Karnikara. Kim Karnikara Kusumair Nahatam Manojaihi. Is it not killed by Karnikar flower? Like emotions of love. So Karnikar Kusuma means Karnikar flower, and Manojaihi. Manoja means Kamdev. Cupid, the god of love. Manasi Chayate iti Manojah. Here we have taken a Manoj as emotions of love. Is it not killed by Karnikar flower like emotions of love? So secondly, it is killed by Karnikar flower. And thirdly, it's killed by Kokilah. Kokila means he cuckoo. Yat Kokilah, that this he cuckoo. Here we can see he cuckoo. Only he cuckoo sings sweetly. She cuckoo never sings sweetly. Nihanti again kills it with what? Madhura vacho bihi, with sweet cooings. So this was the description by Mahakavi Kalidas in Ritu Samharam. That's all.